Hi, I'm Shinichi Kudo, a high school soccer-playing detective who has an interest in mystery-solving and murder cases. My best friend, Ron Mori, who goes to school with me, accompanies me on many of my cases. Although I really have deeper feelings for Ron, I'm not sure if she knows. I wonder how she feels about me. While on a case with Ron, I indirectly broke her phone. Out of sympathy, I promised Ron to take her to Tropical Land if she won her karate tournament. It is here where I witnessed suspicious activity from two men dressed in all black. I trailed the two men, and as I was spying on one of them, his partner came up from behind me and hit me on the back of the head with a blunt object. In a hurry, the two men gave me a newly developed drug that was supposed to be used as a murder weapon, but instead...
A rare side effect of the drug caused me to shrink to the state of a 7-year-old. After a quick clothes change, I explained my situation to the professor when we were suddenly interrupted by Ron, who was looking for me in confusion after my sudden disappearance. In an attempt to hide the fact that I shrunk, I hastily threw on my father's old glasses and decided to take the alias Conan Edogawa. Ron offered to take care of me and live with her and her father, Kogoro Mori, a detective who just doesn't have it anymore. I accepted the offer and walked with Ron back to her apartment. Then, she spilled the truth. She had the same feelings towards me that I did for her. It's only so difficult for me to continue hiding my feelings because of my cursed small body. Keeping my identity a secret is imperative to the safety of my friends. If those men in black find out that I'm still alive, the lives of everyone involved with me would be in danger. But for now, I'm living with the Moris in the Mori Detective Agency.
The Mori Detective Agency is where I save Kogoro's failing business by using Professor Agasa's tools to make it seem like Kogoro's solving cases, but in reality, it's me doing all the heavy lifting. Some of these tools include a voice-changing bow tie, a tranquilizer watch, a solar-powered turbo skateboard, tracking glasses, and force-amplifying shoes that allow me to kick and jump at superhuman rates. It is with these devices that I created his persona, Sleeping Kogoro, as I knock out Kogoro and deduce several mysteries for him by using the voice-changing bow tie.
In an attempt to hide my true identity of a 17-year-old, Professor Agaso enrolled me in elementary school, where I met a few annoying kids named Ayumi, Mitsuhiko, and Genta. The three friends wanted to create a group in which they solved mysteries called the Detective Boys. Reluctantly, I joined them.
As I continue to participate in many cases showing up around us, I encounter several important people. This includes members of the police department, such as Inspector Megure, the heavy-set inspector of the Beika Prefecture, Detective Takagi, the clumsy detective, Detective Sato, the love interest of Takagi, and many more police officers of different prefectures.
I also have encountered an elusive thief, Phantom Thief 1412, better known as Kaito Kid. He's been my rival as well as my aide in terms of the law. We first met on a rooftop, in which I witnessed his magic firsthand. I later met him on the Suzuki Ocean Liner, where the priceless Black Star Pearl was showcased. On that ship, not only did I see his magic once more, but I also learned that he is a master of disguise. Is that the last time we'll see Kaito Kid? I doubt it.
I have also met an ally detective, Hattori Heiji, a high school student with similar deductive skills to me. When I first met Hattori, he gave me, who was a bedridden little boy at the time, a hard alcoholic drink, unintentionally causing me to temporarily turn back to my 17-year-old self.
Not long after, the drink's effects wore off, and disappointingly, I built up an immunity to the beverage, so now the use of this drink as a way to return to my normal self was ruled out. Growing more and more anxious, I felt the need to continue hunting down the people who had fed me that poison. Through research and many close encounters, I found out that the two men belonged to a large mysterious crime syndicate, which I like to call the Black Organization. The people belonging to this organization have code names associated with alcoholic drinks.
The two men who did this to me were Jin, a high-ranking member and a merciless murderer, and Vodka, the senseless assistant of Jin's, who accompanies him on many of his outings. These aren't the only two members though. I've encountered one more by chance, Tequila. As of now, I'm not entirely sure what his purpose was, since I only saw him briefly before he was killed in an explosion. I'm positive I'll find more info on him, and the many other members of this large mysterious crime syndicate.
As the days go on, I begin to realize how careful I need to act around Ron. There have been many instances where she almost found out my identity, but luckily, I've always been able to cover up for myself. One time, she became so suspicious of me that she threw off my glasses and began hounding me with questions about being Shinichi. I thought I was done for, but luckily my mother showed up and lied about my true identity. I can't thank her enough. Hopefully in the future, I can protect the fact that I am Shinichi without arousing Ron's suspicions.
Although the odds are stacked against me, I'll do everything in my power to find the ones who did this to me. They'll pay for what they've done. But for now, the best thing to do is to stay with the Mori family and take up any opportunity that comes my way. Justice will come to any criminal who crosses my path. Although my body is shrunk, with the mind of an adult and a keen eye for details, one truth will prevail.